welcome to Snack Break. Today's guest is Joshua Allen, and he is the amazing dessert cook or French food cook who's going to teach us how to make some amazing dessert. Joshua, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I'm really excited to know about our cookie dough dip that we're going to make today.
All right. Yes, we are taking everybody's favorite late night indulgence and taking it mainstream without the risk of salmonella.
That is awesome. So where are we going to start with?
All right, so we're going to run through our ingredients real quick. It's best to have everything laid out.
Yep.
First, you're going to need an entire block of cream cheese, which is 8 ounces, half a cup of butter, which is an entire stick,
Okay.
1 tablespoon of vanilla extract.
Which is that you made yourself.
That's this right here. I made this myself. Of course, you can use any store-bought. It's fine.
Okay.
We're also going to use 1/3 a cup of brown sugar, which you have right over there.
Right here.
We are going to use 1 cup of powdered sugar, which
Okay.
is also right there to your left. And we are going to use chocolate chips, cocoa nibs, and walnuts.
Okay, why don't you tell me about the cocoa nibs? Because I don't think a lot of people know about
Cocoa
the
nibs, it's a dry roasted cocoa bean that they've just like chopped up really fine. Give it a smell. It gives you that
Oh, wow.
dark
It's
chocolate
real
smell
chocolatey.
with a little bit
Yeah.
of coffee in there.
Okay.
Do you
I
want to
love
give
that.
it a little taste?
Yeah, sure.
Best to know what
I
you're
will
working
go
with.
for it. Whoop, I can't get one.
See, it has a little nutty texture to it.
Yep, it does. That's
It's
pretty
really
good.
And you can use
I like
it
that.
for any recipe that calls for chocolate chips or anything like that. And
Wow, that's amazing, actually. I love that.
Oh, yes. All right, so you ready to start baking?
Yes,
Well,
let's do it.
Okay, let's move this to the side over there real
Sure.
quick. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our block of cream cheese.
Okay. Are you going to put me to work?
I am going to put you to
Yay.
work. You are in charge of the bowl. I'll
Yay.
handle the knife.
Okay, that's good, probably.
All right, so we are going to dump this in here. If we can get it open. It's my work. There we go.
Okay,
And this is at room temperature. It's very important to have it at room temperature. If not, it's not going to cream so well with the butter.
Okay. So room temperature, a whole block of cream cheese.
8 ounces of cream cheese.
Alrighty.
And the butter is also room temperature.
Okay.
So we're going to add that in there. And then we are going to whip this up. And we're
I
going to
love
use
your little tool here.
Yes. I got it in San Francisco from OXO. It's ridiculously awesome.
That is pretty amazing, actually.
And unlike traditional ones, it's really easy to use. We'll get you started. And just
I'll hold the
mix
bowl
it all
for
in.
you.
Oh, our butter isn't exactly at room temperature, but look how easily it goes through that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And we don't have the annoying sound of the hand mixer.
yep.
We don't have to drag it around to an outlet.
Especially with people like me, I wake up early to bake my stuff, and then I wake up the whole apartment complex.
Yeah, it's not
kinda.
a sound you want to hear early in the morning.
No.
So I'm going to let you go on that.
All right.
And I am going to go ahead and chop up our walnuts because we're going to use that in the end while
Sure.
you're doing that. And then once that gets creamed up, we'll go from there. So here I go, chop these up.
I love this little tool.
Yes, it's wonderful. And actually, the tools, the cocoa nibs, and anything special like that we're using today, you can actually find on my website.
Okay.
You
What
just
is
go
your
on there.
website, Josh?
It's www.chefjoshuaallen.com. And you just go on there. That leads you straight to my blog. And we have a store that's linked through Amazon. And we sell all these products.
Okay.
And there's also a link to my baking business through there.
Oh, awesome. What is your baking business? What do you bake?
My baking business is called Le Bon Fils. It's French for the good son. I learned cooking from my family, from my mother and father, and then my host mother and father, because I lived in France for a year.
Oh, wow. That's
So
pretty awesome.
I do a lot of French pastries, wedding cakes, cookies, cupcakes, anything, basically baking, I do it.
Did you hear that, girls? He makes wedding cakes.
Yes. So come get it.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so walnuts are done,
Yes.
and you have done an excellent job on whipping
Awesome.
that up. Just leave that there, because
Sure.
we're going to mix in our vanilla extract now.
Your homemade vanilla extract.
Homemade vanilla extract. All you have to do for homemade vanilla extract, you take 750 milliliters of vodka and about 12 vanilla beans, stick them all in one jar, shake it around every other day for 2
Okay.
months, and you have vanilla extract.
Wow.
So we're going to add a tablespoon of the vanilla extract in there.
Okay.
It's so gorgeous. A little bit more. And
I
so if
love
you'll
that.
whip that up for me.
Sure. After you said vodka, I decided that I like this already.
Yes, it has a little bit of alcohol in it, so maybe it's not so good for the kids.
Yeah.
So let's keep it for an adult party.
That's for adult parties. Got it.
All right.
Is this okay, or you want me to mix it together?
Just a little bit more.
A bit more.
All right, that should be good. Now we're gonna add in our brown sugar.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reach across here and grab it real quick.
We're doing a third cup of brown sugar,
A third
right?
a cup of brown sugar.
Okay.
So let me.
You
where's
don't
this
ever
one?
mix your stuff, do you? Like measure it, I mean.
I don't measure it,
Okay.
especially when it's dips like this. If I'm baking cakes or French pastry, I measure it with a scale to get the grams down.
Really?
But stuff like this, I mean, I can pretty much measure out what a third of a cup is.
Okay.
So we're just gonna save a little bit of time today, and I'm just gonna spoon it out. But it's a third of a cup.
That's perfect.
So if you'll
Okay.
go with that.
This has been pretty easy so far.
It's ridiculously easy. You can do it the morning before a party or a couple hours before a party, and that's it.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good dish for parties.
And this dish is also very versatile. Today we're making a cocoa nib walnut cookie dough dip, but you can also turn it in, throw in some white chocolate, some macadamia nuts, and a little bit of coconut,
Oh, I
and
love
make it
that.
into a different cookie, or throw in some cocoa powder and some chocolate chips, make a totally another one
That
too.
is pretty awesome.
All right.
Did you learn how to cook in France, or was it here that you started?
I started learning while I was here at MTSU. I moved out on my own before. My mother had always been cooking for me, but I moved into the dorms and I had no clue how to feed myself.
Really?
So I had to start cooking for myself, and I decided, hey, let's start a blog to teach myself how to cook.
That is pretty cool.
And from there, you are perfect now.
Yay.
We are going to add in our powdered sugar, which is just 1 cup.
Okay. We'll go ahead and add whatever
Again,
ingredients we
not
need to.
measuring. You should probably measure,
Okay.
but that should be a cup.
Okay. You want me to mix it in, or do
Yes,
you want to add more
please go ahead
stuff?
and mix it in.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll add in all of our toppings. I'll hold it. The bowl likes to move.
Perfect.
Oh,
Ooh.
see, that's why we wear aprons.
I like a little mess in the kitchen, though.
Yes, you're not cooking right if you're completely clean.
That is
Just
very true.
saying.
Okay.
Never trust a skinny chef or a clean one.
Okay, what else do we got to add?
All
in here?
right. We are now going to add in our toppings. So we're going to add a little bit of chocolate because the cocoa nibs are
Okay.
not sweet. So we're going to go ahead and add those in.
Okay.
And then we're going to add in our cocoa nibs. Add them all in there. The cocoa nibs are actually full of antioxidants as
Yep.
well, so they're very good for you.
They are very good for you.
All right. Get that in. Just go along the side and get all that extra powdered sugar. Mix it all in.
All right.
And then we're going to add in our walnuts.
Okay. Go ahead if you want to, and I'll keep on mixing.
There we go, with a third a cup of the chopped walnuts.
Okay.
A little bit more. And now all you have to do is put it in a bowl, put it in the fridge, and you're done.
And serve.
And serve.
That is pretty amazing.
So let's grab our bowl.
So we have like more. You did different flavors,
I actually
right?
did. For this, I made 4 different kinds.
Okay.
We have, on the far left, we have a chocolate that we made with cocoa powder and some more chocolate chips. Then right next to that, we have our cocoa nib walnut one.
Okay.
And then beside that, like I was talking with you earlier, my favorite, the white chocolate macadamia nut with a little bit of coconut.
I love that.
And then for the kids, if you are going to serve it, go without the vodka.
Okay.
And
Without the vodka.
Throw
remember
in
that,
some
Bruce.
M&Ms or their favorite candy, chop up some Reese cups, and serve that.
Okay, that's very cool. Now remember that this recipe will be on Joshua's website if you go in. But we got different flavors and it smells really good. I cannot wait to taste it. Catch us next time. We're going to have more recipes to cook with different people. Can you repeat the website for us,
Yes.
just in case?
It's www.chefjoshuaallen.com.
There you go. Make sure to check it out. Now, can I taste this?
Don't taste that because it's still a little
It's
bit
not-
liquidy, so we're
okay.
going to stick this in the fridge just for a
Sure.
little bit. But grab you a pretzel or a graham cracker. The pretzel with the salt enhances the chocolate flavor, so it's a lot better.
Awesome.
I'm going to go for the cocoa nib.
All right. See you guys later.